Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Music Matters More podcast. Today we have on Sky Hendrix.
You know what time it is?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm chilling. You?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta get this shit rolling.
Yeah.
Yep. We have my lovely co-host Bishop.
What's
How you doing
happening?
today?
You know me.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Big chilling.
We're just gonna take this whatever way we can. So usually, I know I start this off by saying like, how long have you been making music for? So I'm just gonna jump right into there and like give you a chance to tell your story a little bit.
Damn, I've been making music since I was a little kid, no cap. Like, I think what really sparked it though was like the jerking era.
Yeah.
Because like I used to watch all like the videos like of everyone like jerking and shit, and then you're seeing like the Rangers and like all these other crews like getting into music right after, and I'm like, damn, I could do that too.
Yeah.
So I remember my first song was like, it was a You're a Jerk remix, but it was called You're Benched. Like, cause I used to get in trouble, like, no shit, not used, but you feel me? Either way, you know what I mean? I used to get to a lot of trouble though in school. So like my teacher would be like, yeah, you're benched. So I was like, yeah, you're benched. And I was like, I know. Like, it was just some stupid shit. But that was like, I think after that, it just kind of just always just was there type shit. And then I didn't start recording till like 15 professionally type shit. You feel me? Because I recorded it like in middle school, like on GarageBand, but it was like nothing serious and shit, you know? It was like, I'm just rapping over the computer. I don't even have a mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, it was bad quality, but hey, you know?
Like when you're saying you're rapping into the computer, you talking about you using the mic from the laptop?
Yeah. Yeah, like literally like, you know, like on GarageBand, and you could press record.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh yeah, do you want to use the mic? Like, it'll like ask
internal,
you.
yeah.
You feel me? I didn't know what none of it meant at the time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just rapping. Like, I just have the beat playing. I didn't even have the instrumental in there. I had a speaker at the crib, and then I would just like play the instrumental from YouTube.
Like,
you feel me?
On the speaker and
then
then
rap over the laptop. Yeah.
Dang,
So,
bro.
Yeah.
Would you add the beat in there later? Or
No, because I didn't even know how to do none of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's like, it's funny because it's like, I know how to like engineer and all that stuff now. So,
but the fact that you even attempted to try and engineer essentially before you even learned how to engineer is crazy. Enough, you know,
On
like
me.
what made you want to get into engineering and producing?
To be honest, I don't even really like engineering. I'm just gonna keep it a full stack with you, but I was kind of just over engineers, like just being on bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you, like not even taxing. It's like I understand. It's like because even as like me, because I still run clientele and stuff like that. It's like I love my job. It's like you feel me. I'd rather do that than do some other shit.
Yeah,
but realistically, I'm like. It costs, it charged, because even for the room, it charged, like, you feel me, it costs, like, I gotta maintain it. So, otherwise, I only started engineering for myself, to be honest. Like, during COVID times, I was kind of stuck in the crib, so I was just like, I bought Pro Tools on my laptop, and then, yeah. So then, that's kind of just what happened there. So, I just been recording myself kind of ever since. Probably, I've been recording myself maybe for, like, since, like, 2021. Because I got into like this weird little like block. I ain't gonna lie, and we can discuss that later, I'm sure. But I kind of just had to like focus on myself and just sit down and just try to make stuff by myself with no like time limit. So that's kind of what got me into it. And then producing, same kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love California.
paying for beats.
Not even that. I will pay for the beats, but most of the time I've been in a good situation where producers just sent me beats just off me being cold, where it was like, okay, you feel me? Like, I for sure had paid beats though. It's not like I've never done it, because I for sure, even like the homie Trademark, who's going stupid with the beats right now. He's like produced for everybody right now. I was okay, you know, giving like 50 here and there. You feel me? But then eventually it got to the point where bro would just send me a pack.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then I'll send splits or whatever the situation was at the time. But the thing that got me into the producing thing, it was like there was a point in time where I felt like I was like super cracking. I was all over the internet. So that's why I was getting all that. And then once like my hype kind of died down a little bit, I kind of had to figure it out again.
Yeah.
And producers weren't sending me beats, but if they were sending like West Coast beats.
Yeah.
I have West Coast songs, but I really don't really like making West Coast songs. Like, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. I like R&B, like Timbaland type of stuff, but no producer out here was doing it. So I was like, well, I guess I got to do it now too. So I'm like, dang, I got to engineer myself and produce it now. I'm like, I guess so. But it's cool because it's like, you feel me? I love it. I wouldn't, not like now I get to make exactly what I want. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't gotta wait for a producer to to make me a beat for me to not even like it.
I feel like that's even better than like going and searching for type beats on YouTube or whatever the case is,
Yeah. Oh
going
yeah.
on
I'm over
BeatStars,
that.
because it's like if you think about the idea and what you want, you already know how to put it
No,
into the
exactly.
song, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, trust me, I feel you. Because even with the YouTube beats, like I have this song called Drunk Moments, and it's out now. And that song's actually a pretty popping song. Like that song, low key, like I probably dropped like 2 years ago, and people really like that song. But the funny thing about it is, I didn't buy the lease. I bought like the one right after it, where it wasn't exclusive, but it
Yeah.
was like you feel me, like
Limited. Yeah, yeah.
you get like a good amount of lease, and I was like, all right. I'm gonna just pay for the rest of it when I get some more chip. You feel me? But it was like a $500 beat. But I was
Yeah.
like, the song was smacking, so I was like, it's good. And then maybe like a week later, after the song drops, the song sold. The
The
beat
beat.
sold.
Yeah.
Sold. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? And the song was like, I mean, music is subjective, but I was like, oh hell no, my song was 10 times better than this. What the
So
heck?
wait, he sold the beat, so now you can't do nothing with it?
Nah, I mean, for what I bought, you feel me? It's like, I don't know, like 80, 90, 100K streams or something like that. But realistically, just the genuine person I am, no matter what, I'm gonna send splits. I send my splits.
What does that mean?
Splits like royalties. So it's
Okay.
like, okay, I bought the beat, or even if somebody didn't buy the beat, like on DistroKid or TuneCore or whatever you use, or even with labels, you get splits off every single song. You feel me? Like by plays and stuff, Spotify, Apple, all that stuff. So that's how you get paid. So let's say I produce a song for Kanye West, I'm gonna get a split of that song. Or if Kanye West produced a song for me, he's gonna do the same thing. You feel me? But we didn't charge each other, but we just, you feel me? So that's just, at the end of the day, just getting your splits, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's a way to like get your music out there without having to do too much on both sides. And then once the money rolls in type of thing, everybody eats.
Yeah, that's kind of how I like it too. Cause even I don't be charging people for beats. Like even with the beats, like I love making beats, but I'm really like an artist. Like respectfully, it's like I'm a cold singer. You feel me? Like like all around, just all around hit maker. So when I make beats, it's really for myself. But if somebody asks, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, look, I'm not gonna tax you because like I'm not really trying to make a living off the beats, but I'll for sure get my split. And the splits for sure do be hitting. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. Every, like couple like months, the DistroKid, you'll see it. Ooh, it looks nice, I promise you.
Do you think because it's like it's always good to have those incoming residuals like after a
Yes.
while. So do you think that more people should do it like that, or do you think that like, because a lot of people will just throw up their beats on BeatStars or whatever the case and have
Mhm.
their link up there, and then it's like even then
I just think whatever works for you because there's money to be made for everybody. So it's like if you want to be a YouTube producer, there's still lanes in that. I know a few
Yeah.
people that are YouTube producers that are huge that produce for huge artists still.
Yeah.
So it's like they're getting their money from income monthly streaming stuff. You feel me? Just off views, especially if the beat gets, 50K plays, you're gonna get money off that. Then whoever actually buys the beat, and then let's say even like Joey Badass, Christ Conscious is a YouTube beat.
yeah.
You see that? So, but like that producer, depending on how he did it, he probably locked in with Joey after, like, yo, here's other beats.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? So that's how you should play it, I guess, in that way. You feel me? So it's just however you get your money, get your money. You feel me? It's like I'm not knocking no hustle. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can't. But me, I'm more secluded. You feel me? Like I don't really want people to think of me like, oh yeah, you're a producer. I need you to send me 300 beats. Like I'm not even gonna make 300 beats. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm making what I want to make, and I'm gonna send it to you. If you don't mess with it, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'll try next time.
Yeah.
And the same thing with me, right? You know how many beats I have on my stuff that I didn't use for myself, like. But you know how many beats I've made for myself though that I've actually smacked on. It's just I don't know how to explain it.
How many beats do you think you've made overall since you started producing?
I only started producing like 2 years ago. So like maybe like dang, at least like 5, 6, 700, something around there for sure. Because it's like, because even last year I was low key like the homie who's like he's like a really like super talented producer. He kind of put me in a little boot camp. He was like, look, I need loops. I mean, he's like, I'm gonna send you a pack of like 50 loops. I need them all done. And I did them all like in like 4 days. I just cranked them out.
Yeah.
So, but I just don't have no like super ties to a lot of the beats. So that's why I could crank them out. Like it'll take me, 30, like depending on the beat, 10 minutes to an hour. You feel me? And it's just a vibe. I just vibe out. It's like a video game. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's like, I don't really play video games. So it's like my version of a video game is making beats. So I'm
Yeah.
just like letting steam off. You feel me? Smoke one or whatever the situation is. And I'm chilling. Like, you feel me? And if I hop on it, I hop on it. If I don't, I'm going to send it.
Yeah.
So you said that you're like a rapper turned singer type shit.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song out of all the songs that you made? And is it rap or is it R&B?
No, it's a singing song for sure.
Okay. Did you produce the beat?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did I? I'm trying to see what song is my favorite song right now. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There was one other song, which is funny. It is a BeatStars beat, and I randomly hopped on it last year, but I found it on my computer that I paid for.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I just never hopped on it. But then I hopped in, it's a hit. I'm not gonna lie. When I drop it, it's gonna smack. But I'm trying to like remake the beat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do one of those. Maybe. But if not, I'm just gonna use the beat. But this other song that I have that'll drop probably like in the summertime, for sure, like my favorite song.
Okay.
It's like I made it on Halloween. It's kind of like Pony by Genuine. But like I didn't sample it at all. Like I really was just messing around on the keyboard. And then there was like that same little frog sound. And I was like, yo. And then I just made the song there. It's a
I
banger.
mean,
I
the
ain't
old school
gonna lie.
sounds coming back, but you heard that Jello song, bro.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Like that shit is going.
That
coming
Jello
back.
song is going down,
I kind of
bruh.
like that song. It sounds like a Nelly song. I ain't gonna lie
It
to you.
sound like the big timers.
I'm a
But that's
swerve
why-
in that corner.
No, whoa. What? But look, I'm not gonna
Sound
lie.
like
That's
Manny
why I'm
Fresh on that
glad
beat.
that the old school stuff is kind of coming back, because now I could not feel like a weirdo when I drop a song and it's like some Timbaland drums and it's me like singing, "Don't wanna be just your friend," and then motherfuckers is like, you feel me? But then if people really understand, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, this is some like 2000 shit." Like, "Oh, I respect it." You feel me? It's like, I don't know.
What made you want to make that transition from rap to singing?
I was just messing around one day in like 2017. I went to the studio at R&B Studios. It's not even open no more, but I got like a 2-hour block. It was like 50 an hour. And I was like, it's good. I recorded the first song. It came out cool, but it was more like a rappy song. You feel me? So I was like, it was cool. The next song, I was like, look, I have this other song I never sang before, but I want to try it out. He was like, bro, let's try it. I knocked the whole song out in an hour. Smacker. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, dang, I didn't even know I could sing like that. Like, there's for sure auto-tune, like hella auto-tune. Because now, like, when I record myself, I like my auto-tune, but I don't like that shit too much.
Yeah.
I like it, like, I'm not telling y'all not y'all, but like the public, my settings, but like I'll put that around like 15, depending on the song. Like on the retune speed.
Do you use Waves Tune or what do you use for the plugin?
I'm not gonna lie. No, I use Antares. I can't stand
Antares?
Waves Tune. Like I actually,
Whoa, I use
know.
I use them both.
I know.
Don't be
I like
knocking it.
No, because the homie. No, I'm not knocking it at
Yeah.
all. The homie is a god at Waves Tune. I don't know why he sounds so good, but every time I use it, I sound like a robot.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but there has been a few times where I've used Wave Tune and it smacked. It for sure smacked. Maybe it was just a off singing day. I don't know, but I for sure use Antares and it just suits better for my voice.
I think the only thing I don't like about Antares is because I mean I can do both.
Yes.
Or whatever, but I think the only thing I don't like is the delay on Antares whenever you have it. Like depending on what you use, like I don't know what interface you use, but there is a slight delay in it.
A little. I feel you.
Like Waves Tune, the only reason why I like it is because the millisecond response time is like
If do
zero.
you have auto-tune artists, because I have auto-tune artists, and I think there was like a delay and it was like messing with me, and then I realized I had to like click it only on classic mode. It's really weird. I don't know why
Really?
it's like that, but I clicked it on classic mode and my shit sounds good.
What was that the name of that favorite song that you said that you've recorded?
It's called Pillow Talk.
You
Pillow
said that's
Talk.
coming out later?
Yeah, it's gonna come out on not this album I'm about to drop soon, but like this album that I'm about to probably drop right after. Type
Okay.
because I'm trying to drop like at least 6 projects this year. I'm trying like that's gonna like, but I already have 4 projects kind of already. It's
Done?
probably I don't want to say done, but they're like pretty much done. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like I have little missing parts throughout each song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of annoying, but it's like, it always comes out just whenever God's timing, I guess. It's like music gods, I feel like, you feel me? Even God himself, like I feel like I know it sounds like, not that it sounds crazy at all, but I realize like sometimes like if I don't finish something that day, sometimes there'll be like just something just in the universe. It's like, go finish it. And then I'll knock it out. It's really weird.
I have 2 questions for you.
Yes.
One, I was just about to ask you that, is because something that I struggle with, and I know a lot of my clients struggle with, is if they don't get a song done within that session or
Mhm.
whatever, that day of them recording, do you feel like it's harder for you to revisit certain songs and catch that same vibe if you were going to relay down the song? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm the king of that. Like, okay, it's bad. Like, okay, it's like I knock out a lot of music, but then I have a lot of music that's fantastic, and I feel like it's my best stuff. But then I'll get it 75% done, and then it's just like, oh, but it's because I made the beat. I'm recording. I'm running back and forth to the booth. Like I'm now slowly like just bringing the mic out and kind of just recording like that. And so, because that used to just tire me, just running back and forth. But I would do it, and
Yeah.
I'm still executing very well. You feel me? But yeah, you can't be mad at that. Like, you know what I mean? I think like great songs take time. Like, look at Kanye West. Look at Kanye West. Literally, Kanye West will take stuff out when the album's already done.
Yeah.
The album's already out. How is Soulja Boy verse back on the album? That made no sense. Like, it wasn't even there. Like, what? Like, huh? So you feel me? But I just think, you feel me? There's no really time limit on stuff because, but then again, there kind of is though, because right now I've been dropping like a lot of my older stuff because I went through like a weird writer's block, and like I kind of just like lost confidence in myself just all around. But I was still cooking up, but like I just set all this stuff from the side. I was just like, I'm just gonna just make new stuff until I'm out of it. And then it's like 5 years later, it's still not out. And I'm just like, dang, I didn't even really get to do what I really want to do with it. I should have just dropped it then and there when it was hot. Like when it was like, when that was my time, because you hear like, even that I'm On It song, I made that song 5 years ago. Like that was when I was rapping. If you listen to any song that I play now from 5 years ago, it does not sound anything like I'm doing now.
That's growth.
Yeah. I feel like it's, to be honest, it's a common thing between artists because a lot of the people that we have talked about
Mhm.
sit on a lot of music, and even our first guests and stuff like that. It's like, I do the same. And it's like, I have songs from 4 years ago that are just now, they came out at the beginning of last year. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
literally what you just said. Those songs could still be great now,
Yes.
but they were even more great in that moment. And at that time.
Yeah.
So the more we sit on stuff, it's like we're sitting there and we're not even expressing growth to our fans in that moment. Because if you look at even just Drake's So Far Gone, all of his mixtapes, like going back there and then listening to what he has now, fans like hearing that growth, no matter
Yeah.
where you started
Facts.
from.
No, literally.
You know?
Yeah, that's how I feel. I think the best way to really overcome that, just kind of seeing it from other people too, is like, I don't want to say have writers, because like even not like that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But sometimes you having a couple of heads in the room when you start getting stuck, like to help you out while, to finish the song. Because sometimes it might be just that one bar that you're stuck on. I'm sure after it, it'll re-spark you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially in a session while you're making it right then and there. You feel me? Because I for sure have seen, or I've been the type of person where I've been in a session and maybe the hook's done, and maybe the verses aren't there, or maybe the verses are there and the hook's not done,
Yeah.
or maybe just the whole vibe. And then I'll just do what I do, and then it kind of sparks whatever they got going. So then they finish it on their end, and then whoever else they need to bring. But I'm starting to realize that does help a lot more with cranking stuff out. But I think it has to be at that time.
Because it's a different type of energy for one. Like for two, it's like I feel like that's like very brave of you in general to even mention like that, because no matter any studio session I've sat in, like unless somebody's just sitting there on their phone in their own little world in their head or whatever, I mean, how are you not gonna take a line or doing whatever? Like sometimes people just are thinking of stuff and it's like, oh, somebody said something. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. Bishop doesn't even write music. He's giving me some fire lines just sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes that's what you need, even sometimes too. Like I'm not saying like have a bunch of like people in the studio that like just because you know how like we were talking about earlier, like just having like 30 heads in the studio, like that's not needed. But like sometimes having the person that might not write music be like, because he might be the consumer in a way perspective.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because everyone's on artist brain, and bro could just be like, well, how about if you take it like this? And they're like, oh, you're right. Because that's my biggest problem is overthinking. Like, bro, I finally had a writing session last week, and I write all my stuff. Like, but here's the thing, I'll wait months and months overthinking stuff or do whatever. Cause I'll knock it out in a day sometimes, but some songs it's not like that. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, but I don't ask for help. I'm really by myself. Like in the studio, I'll make the beat again, just all the way forward. So you not having no help, it's only one energy on the song. So then it's kind of like, once that shit's kind of burnt out, it's like not even burnt out, but once it is kind of, you're starting to overthink, you're not going to just randomly oh yeah, I figured it out now. I mean, yes, it does happen like that. You feel me? You could keep thinking, but you could keep thinking all night. You feel me? But somebody might have the spark of energy to say something like, he might say something completely dumb, but it might say exactly like, it might spark you to say what you just said.
Yeah. Or even reword it.
Yeah. Exactly. So then, and that's what I learned I think that's my pros and cons to recording myself and then pay for studio time, because depending on the engineer, like even my engineer that I was working with for a while, great engineer. If I did get stuck ever, he would try his best to like, you feel me? Like he wouldn't like write music or nothing like that, but he did have at least an ear to like, now what if you say it like this
yeah.
or something like that. Like me, I'm very hands-on, you feel me, with just anybody I work with. I'm like, nah. Even for myself. That's why when I'm recording myself, I'm my biggest critic. I'm like, nah, I could do it like this. Come on, you're tripping.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? It's just how I am.
So you mentioned God's timing as well. I just want to ask, are you religious?
Not really. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, but I've lately have I just had a lot of real life shit go on for the past couple of years, and I kind of just had to like be like, yo, I need to chillax.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I need to like for real, like you feel me? Like so I kind of just have like this little Bible app and stuff like that. But even beforehand, I've always been very like aura kind of like the vibe needs to be right. Yeah. Like I don't know why I've always been like that, but it got to be right. Even when I make music, like you feel me? Like it just got to be right. I'm not going to lie to you. And I feel like that's a higher power. Like it's not just me.
Yeah.
So
what made you want to like get just even the Bible app just to like settle down or like slow down a little bit?
Were you on some YN shit?
Type shit. Yeah, I was just wilding. Like I'll just be wilding. Like the homie know. Like I'll be just tripping sometimes. Like you feel me? Like not even like just out of nowhere. I have valid reasons, but it's just sometimes there's too much shit. And sometimes I just like, bro, just calm down, bro.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? So sometimes I'm just like, and I felt like I'm just always just trying to like so hot headed where it was like, nah, like let me just get something where it's like, it's not about none of like nothing. It's just like, it's really peaceful.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I just have my own little personal relationship that I can't really explain. Cause I'm not religious, like really at all. I don't even like, I don't go to church or nothing like that. But like, I've been to church for sure. You feel me? But as of like lately, I don't. But it's good. It's like, I still feel like, I don't know. I'm just still,
I feel you, bro. I used to be in the church.
Yeah, I think like the religious thing is a hard kind of topic to talk about. I can't even really explain it.
I try to tell people like you don't have to go to church to believe in. You don't have to believe in God, but you know you believe in something. You may
Something,
not know what
yeah.
it is, and a lot of the times, bro, the church is not the place to tell you. It's
Yeah,
that's a whole.
yeah. I feel you.
I've been
You
to a
feel me?
few where it makes you question why
Question.
everybody is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit. I feel you.
I mean, I didn't mean to go off the beaten path a little bit, but
no,
it's
but
just
no, it's good to hear. You feel me? Nobody
Yeah.
ever like asked me something like that. So yeah,
exactly. Well, I mean, this is like it is about music and it is about getting to know the artist, and I just want to give like fans a different perspective on getting to know
yeah.
you.
Yes,
You
music
know.
matters more. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that nothing else matters. Type.
Yeah.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real.
In regards to the music, you said your music has changed within 5 years, type shit.
Yes.
So when you were rapping, name somebody who you feel like influenced your music, and then now who influences your R&B
oh,
type.
see, I was listening to like, okay, this is the funny thing. I was always listening to like Chris Brown and like Usher and stuff like that. Like, I dance too. That's the thing. Like, I'd be dancing. I'd be like, that's how I like really started. Like, I really started dancing. Like, this motherfucker, no. Like, bro, I used to dance with bro. Like, he used to low key, like, bro, we used to like go to school, dance, like do the little shuffling stuff, do whatever we did. And then bro would go home and edit them. And then we would drop it on YouTube and stuff like that. So, like, the dancing shit really kind of like opened it up, really. But again, like with the rapping shit though, maybe 50 Cent,
Mm-hmm.
like Eminem, Tupac, you feel me? Just like, typical
East Coast
like goes.
type.
But I'm a big Three Stacks fan. I'm not gonna lie. He's still like, I love Three Stacks.
One
I'm
of
not
the
gonna lie.
goats.
Outkast, you feel me? Love that shit.
Can we get another album, please? Just one.
Please.
Just
Look, I don't
one,
want the
bro.
look. The Flute album was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I respect it. I low key put it on.
I turn it on in the morning, bro.
I
That
put it on
frequency,
before.
bro.
I put it on before I go to sleep.
The high
So,
frequency
Yeah,
music.
it's good. It's good.
Listen, it was he, but
Yeah,
Come on.
I need the rap album. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
come
so,
on, bro. Don't
I listen to a lot of Kendrick. Oh my God, I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I'm like a super Kendrick fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just be like, I used to walk home from school, you feel me, bumping Overly Dedicated and stuff like that. So I kind of would try to like, kind of like mock or kind of like all around. And
It
then
sounds
Tyler
like-
too. Like even Tyler the Creator. I used to like not like as much anymore, but I still like fuck with Tyler the Creator, but his old stuff was like, I was on it. I was like, yeah.
Like based off of like the influences you just named, it sounded like you were kind of like on your conscience type rap.
Yeah, because my first type of music, I was for sure on some conscious type of shit. Like, other than like the jerking type of stuff, but like I for sure had like some of those songs where I was really spitting bars. I was, like, if I was actually playing my mixtape when I was like 16, and it was all rapping. I was just straight barring. But then everyone used to tell me like, nah, make trap music. Like, but that was like around like, like 2016 Cypher and stuff like that. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that shit, bro. Like, I've always been like kind of like whatever's popular, I don't do. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Like, I like it. Like, I'll listen to it, but me personally, like, I'm not about to make no. You feel me? Even with the West Coast shit, like, I'll make some West Coast songs because even the project that I'm about to drop soon, it has hella West Coast shit. There's a hella West Coast influence. But honestly, all my projects have at least somewhat type of West Coast, just because I'm from out here. So just to get people to resonate, but there's still the R&B stuff. You feel me? But I feel like, yeah, I just thought I was gonna be like a conscious rapper until I realized I could sing.
Yeah.
And I was
Crazy.
like, yeah, you feel me?
So who do you think influenced your style of R&B?
I don't even know.
Like
It's
if somebody was
it's-
to play your song, who would they say?
You know what's funny? People be saying like, I be hearing different things all the time. It's like sometimes like I've heard somebody say like Black, 6 Lack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like somebody said that, but I don't really listen to bro like that. Like I do, but like that's not like, like I'm not like taking inspiration. I've heard like some Party here and there. Not like they sound like Party, but like at least like influence kind of wise. Nobody really said nothing about like on some Chris Brown shit, but like how the music that I'm kind of making now is kind of more like I'm very like I listen to a lot of Chris Brown, so like I try to keep it more on there. But out of the stuff that's out, like I don't know, people just give me my own sound. Like people don't really tell me I sound like nobody.
That's dope.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you, like. But I've for sure heard like the few things here and there, like. But yeah, otherwise like nobody really tells me I sound like somebody else.
Do you feel like you having such like a diverse little group of artists that you listened to growing up, like curated the sound that you have today?
Probably yes, actually, hell yeah, because I'm super into 2000s music. Like I love Timbaland. Like you know, it's crazy. I didn't even know who Timbaland was when I was really like messing with Timbaland. Yeah,
What?
it's really weird. Even Pharrell, like stuff like that. It's crazy because no, when I was like a little kid, like there was like a lot of my favorite songs that I'd be singing would be produced by him.
Yeah.
And I just like the drum patterns and stuff like that. So and just how the song was even written. You feel me? And Timbaland did write a lot of stuff too. Don't you feel me? Don't knock Timbo. For real, for real. Like Timbo was really like in the studio, really all around. You feel me? Even like that shock value album. My mom would like play that shock value album all the time. I didn't even know who it was. And then like eventually when I started getting old enough to like look things up, I was like, what was this song? And then I was like, oh, he produced this and this and this and this. Oh, he's singing this. Oh, this. You feel me? That's why I like Kanye too. That's why I like.
Dog.
I know I didn't bring up Kanye, but like I think Kanye, like I don't even have to bring him up. It's just Kanye's just already just like
Goated.
because again, he made me want to start making my own beats and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, Kanye can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
One
trying
of
to be
the
as great as
coldest
him.
producers to date.
For real.
Coldest artist, just in
Artist,
general.
yeah, artist,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I didn't even
True.
know he made his own beats when I was younger. I just thought, you know, it's just Kanye West. He's just rapping his songs. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I was going crazy. I found out he was making the beats. I'm like, whoa. So yeah,
How many songs do you think you have overall?
throughout all of life, like I don't know, like 700-800
Yeah.
for
Damn.
sure. Because I know on my computer right now, that's like stuff that I know that I want to drop is already like 100 for sure. That's
Yeah.
like, but then I have a bunch of songs where I was kind of just messing around. And I maybe only made hooks to them, but then I don't ever go back to them ever again. Like on my hard drive, I have so much stuff. It's crazy. I have folders and folders and folders. And then in high school, I probably made at least 40 songs.
Yeah.
So then, and that was that one era. And then there was an era where I was like right after high school, I was just recording anywhere I could go. And then my old engineer, Fui, I recorded at least 150, 200 songs there for sure. Like for sure. Like, because I had one of my little EPs, but a lot of the songs too, like not that I threw them away, but how I'd be making music, I'll just cook up until I like, you know, like find the right one. And then once I find the right one that kind of like sparks what I want to do with the album, I'll kind of base everything around it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Kinda.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I for sure have a bunch of throwaways at Fui's that I'll never even listen to ever again. But then I know there's, again, what we were talking about earlier, having songs from like 5 years ago. There's 2 albums at Fui's that are like, they're done. They're literally
Yeah.
done. They're just not dropped. And it was just life. You feel me? I was trying to be so perfect where I was like, no, I'm trying to drop it like this. And guess what? It's still not dropped. And I'm dropping them all as singles bro, literally like late 2024, I've been dropping all those songs as singles. Like I'm on it. There's like a couple other ones that I dropped on there and they're all old. Like, but I'm like, you know, who cares? People still like them. It's kind of crazy. I'm like,
love.
I'm looking on my distro. I'm like, and because you could see like the plays on it, like on Spotify for artists and stuff like that. And it's good. It's like, it's not crazy. Like it's not, you feel me? But I don't even push them. I just drop like, here you guys go. Like, you know, this is my gift to you guys. Like, I'm not going to drop a music video to them. Like I have 10 times better song right here that I could put my money into.
Yeah.
Makes
So.
sense.
I literally relate to that so much because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like you seem like the same as me, literally like being a perfectionist. And I feel like a lot of artists stem from that because for one, society already puts enough pressure on people for wanting to follow their dreams. And be an artist and doing whatever. And then you're sitting there and then it's like you're competing with what everybody else has out already. And it's like these polished, perfect, you know, songs. And we're trying to compete with that while still trying to learn how to get to that point and then putting all this money and time and energy into our craft. It's like, what do you expect from us?
And on top
you know?
of that, you got your family and your girl and
Yeah,
whatever.
A
They could be
job if
hating
you got
or, you
one
know,
or whatever. Yeah,
no type of
literally.
support.
It's
Your
just
job,
so
yeah.
much. Even even no type of support. Like I know even me, like again, I told you, like I have a cool little fan base. You feel me? I appreciate every single person that's ever like reposted, followed, bought some merch, whatever. Even y'all bring me on the podcast, like just little shit, all that shit truly matters to me. But they're for sure, like I've always been so stuck on like not having that much support, but I still continue to go. I think that is like a big one too, where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like,
There's a lot of different forms of support too.
yeah, because it's like you could have everyone against you, but are you still gonna have the drive to
Keep going.
still go? Because I
Yeah.
for sure had people against me multiple times in my life, for sure. Like, you feel me? Like some real life shit. Like I've had family say, not that I'm a bum because I be really on it. I'm never home. I'm always doing something. Always like I'm always trying to get some chip, either making a song, I'm in a session. It don't matter. I'm doing something. But somebody was like, yeah, you're still not on. Like you're 25 years old, you're still not on. You're a bum.
That's why you want to be a perfectionist.
So it's like, that's where I'm just like, nah, if I'm such a bum, then watch when I drop all this stuff and it's all perfect. You feel me? It might have took me a little bit longer, but then again, it's me against the world in a way. So it's really only me against the world. I don't have no like other people telling me, oh no, you should do something like this, or you should do it like this, or you should do this, or you should do this. It's literally me in the room, and that's it. And I for sure, I'm not saying again what you said earlier. You're like, I like where I'm at. I'm appreciative of where I'm at, even though there's still so much more. But all the shit that I've accomplished by myself, just off me being hard, is like, shit. I can't be mad at it. I gotta thank God again. You feel me?
Yeah. So you're saying
And I'm
like even some of your family, sorry to cut you off. You're saying even some of your family, how did your parents feel about you wanting to make music?
I don't. Okay, you know what's funny? My dad is a musician, but I don't talk to my dad at all.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. That's out. But yeah, long story. But my mom's, she was very wishy-washy with it. But then I think once she kind of started to realize, like from other people, like even like my auntie and shit, like she was like, yeah, I heard his music, like he's actually really good, Then my mom's like, oh, and then even like, you know, just like little accomplishments that I've, you know, had that I've told my mom. She said, oh shit, like you feel me? Like even I got some royalty splits from the mail, and it was like off on a label. Like, I'm not gonna say like the label, but like came in the mail. My
That's
mom's seen
dope.
it. You feel me? So I was like, see, I'm doing something. So now she's kind of like, hey, you know what I mean? Like she's more supportive, like for sure. Even I'm not gonna lie, even like she even like she even let me some dough. You feel me? Like a few times, like you feel me? Like because my computer was broken last year, she let me, you know, just to help me out, just to get back on my feet so I can get my new computer. You feel me? So that, I mean,
That's love in general.
you feel me? So it's like that's
Yeah.
love in general, but realistically, she knows that that's how I really like, you know, live my life. You feel me? Like based off that computer, damn near.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I was kind of happy that like it turned from like, hell nah, get a job to like, all right, let me help you out at least as much as I could. You feel
Yeah.
me? Or whatever I could do. You feel me? Saying shit, man. I got my computer. It's good, you know? So, but yeah, my mom's for sure, like, that's why I try to make, I think my whole life I was like, nah, I'm gonna get on just so I could like show my mom that I did it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I know she still might have a slight doubt in her mind just a little bit. But I get it. It's like, you feel me? It's like every kid, like, not that I'm saying the music shit's a pipe dream, but it's so like, you know how many rappers and singers there are?
Overly saturated.
It's nowadays it's overly saturated. Like I love like all like the little like IE little promo shits, but because I love what they're doing. But every day I see a new rapper. I'm like, bro, when I first started rapping, there was only like people used to look at me crazy for rapping.
Yeah.
And I was like, now you're rapping. Like, what the hell?
Well, you know what's even
Which
funnier?
is cool though, but it's like, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I forgot the statistic, but it's like there's like it's like either 100,000, there's a lot, or like 1 million or something songs released every hour.
You see
You
what
hear
I'm
about-
saying?
I forgot. It's a
Wow.
lot. It's a lot, yeah.
That's crazy.
On Spotify, it's up there.
Ooh-wee.
Somebody's gonna comment and
That's
say
crazy.
some dumbass shit. But anyways, it's like they want to be a rapper, but then it's like nowadays they don't understand that like it's more than just being a rapper. Like they want to be a rapper and then go and get their song, get DistroKid, and then just release it and then throw up a story post and be like, hey, oh, here's my song, blah, blah, blah. So what do you think makes you stand out from other artists?
I mean, shit. I think my drive for real. I don't go to sleep. Bro, I do not go to sleep. Like I go to like I for sure like I'll try to thug it out as much as I could until like I'm just like I'm out. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I look, last night, actually yesterday was like one of those days where I was just kind of slumped. I was just kind of slumped like yesterday. But I still like knocked a little bit of stuff out. But usually I'll go to sleep 4 a.m., 5 a.m. You feel me? And then I wake up at like 11 or like 10, depending on the day. Even sometimes, because sometimes I have stuff to do. I got to wake up at 8 a.m. You feel me? And then I just do it every single day. Also, like me being different, I just think my sound. Like I first and foremost, like again, like nobody really tells me, oh, you sound like somebody else. Like I'm always making something, whatever I want. Like however I'm feeling is what's gonna come out. And it just happens to come out different. You feel me? But then again, I'm not making a song trying to be like, yeah, I'm trying to sound like this person. Or I'm not trying to sound like this person. Like I'll get inspired for sure. You feel me? Like when I listen, like like that Tory Lanez 80s album.
Oh my gosh. Alone at Prom.
Yeah, that album is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. And I made a song right afterwards. But it was like I looked on YouTube. I
made an
literally
80s album.
80s
He made a whole album, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He made
It
a
was like,
whole album, bro.
I made
that's
it, bro. Hey,
respect.
bro, it inspired me to make a whole album, bro. I got some of my best songs from that album. So I was like, hey, bro, we rocking with it. That was the most music I made in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So I trust me on that. Like, and I only made like 1 or 2 80 songs, but that right there even kind of sparked my mind to be like, nah, I'm making pop. I'm making R&B. Like, like fuck rap completely. Not like that. I love rap music because I still produce for rappers and stuff like that. But like, at least for me, I was like, no, I'm putting that kind of behind me. You feel me? But also, I'm a creative director. All my videos, if you look at all my videos, all of them have certain themes. Like I have like stories behind all my videos. Like I keep them entertaining. Like you feel me? Like on that Peaches and Cream song, like, bro, my face on a peach. Like, come on, bro. Like, you feel me? My show presence is crazy. Like, again, I danced when I was younger. You feel me? So when I was younger, I used to do hella dance battles. Like, you feel me? Dance battles. And then my mom was like, all right, bro, you're getting into too much trouble. I'm going to just get you like some dance lessons or some shit like that. And then the dance studio was like, oh, you're hard. We're going to put you on the little competition team. I'm doing my own solo. And that's funny. I think that's why I've been so independent, because I've won solo. I did little breakdancing competitions and I'm winning first, second place by myself. And I'm like, bro, if I had to group it, like, you feel me? Like, just keep it a buck. Like, I wasn't placing with the group. Like, I would still do the grape stuff, the group stuff, but you feel me? I think that's what kind of made me so like solo and kind of like, nah, I could do it myself. But again, as of now, I'm trying to,
I feel
work with more people.
I feel like you're very charismatic as well. Like even from the first time I met you, we haven't stayed that close, but we stayed in touch over social media.
Yes,
but even from when I met you, like just your energy is very different. And it's like from us freestyling in the hotel room.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Like,
wow.
I mean, and just following you, even just watching your stories over, you're very blunt and you're very, you do the same thing I do in a more direct way, to be honest, because sometimes I just let whatever I'm doing speak for itself. And I don't really like, I don't like putting that out there, but watching your stories sometimes is comedy, because it's like, you be putting people on blast that I'm like, bro, this is what I want to do. Like, this is what I want to do, because it's like, somebody will send him a comment and then, you know what I'm saying, and say something like stupid. And then it's like, he's like, oh, this blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes, because there's like, usually if I put somebody on blast, that's why even with that, like talking to God, like it's stuff like that where I was kind of like, all right, bro, I'm like, I need to chill out for real, because it's like, there is people that I don't like and people don't like me. Like, not everybody, but there's, everyone like has people that they might not get along with, but then people will just troll on the internet and then But the thing about me is I don't care. Like I'm gonna go back. Like I'm gonna defend myself. It's just like fight or flight, which is not good. But you feel me? Crash and be on the way. That's all I can say. Crash and be. Crash and be.
You know what's funny? It's just like, I feel like there's always gonna be people that are hating on somebody for doing something that they love
Yeah.
and doing something that they want to do, and it's like, this is another thing that's been common between the artists that we've interviewed. But it's like, I have so many people that will say shit about me, and I know people who know them or whatever, and I hear it, and it's like, but you're still following me, and even if they aren't following me, you're still watching my stories. So it's like,
You know who you are.
so it's like, why are you watching it? Why what are you doing? But if there was one piece of advice that you've gotten from either an artist or anybody close from you that has helped you excel in your music career, what do you think it's been?
Say that question one more time.
If there was one piece of advice that you have gotten from somebody close to you, or like a
Ooh.
music artist or anybody in the music scene that has helped you excel in your music career, what has it been?
And a piece of advice that you would give.
Boom.
Be yourself and be yourself. I think like, because I feel like somebody's asked me something like this kind of similarly, but all I could really say is be yourself, because again, nobody could be better than you, especially with the music. You feel me? It's like, stay true to what you want to make. Don't, if somebody else is like, nah, you should, do this. Like, nah, because if you know what you're supposed to be making, then you're supposed to make that. You feel me? That's just what I think. And then also, like, stay consistent. You feel me? Because that's something that I learn every day. I still have a little hard time with trying to stay consistent. Like, I cook it up, but dropping wise, no. Like, I still drop as much as I could, but I see what happens when I'm consistent, though. When I'm consistent, you start to slowly see it.
Yeah.
Slowly and surely, until you have like a certain song where, even me, but I've been consistent for like 10 years, damn near. So it's kind of like, you feel me? I've had my moments of shine plenty of times. So now it's just, you got to just be consistent to do it again, and to do it again, and to do it again. You feel me?
I have this
That's
line
all I can really say.
in a song that I wrote, and it's called, it goes, progression never lies, it's the truth that always shows. Because it's like, exactly, you see the results that you get from being consistent. It's just hard sometimes, whether it be life or anything like that.
Yes.
How did you get out of that block that you said hit you?
I live life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still kind of going, like, I'm not right now. Like, no, actually right now, I'm like, okay, it's weird. It's like how I record in like weird spurts. It's like I record as much as I could, but sometimes like I'll be recording for 5 months straight and knock out like 50 songs, and they're all bangers. But then maybe like 2 months after, I might make some bullshit. So it's kind of like, damn. But I just think like, I don't know. Like, oh, that's so tricky. Say that question one more time, bro. I just zoned out when I was talking.
I don't remember what the question was. I think we were just going off of that line I said about progression and being consistent. Oh, yeah. Getting out of the block.
Oh, getting out of the block.
How did you said you were living life?
Living life, though. That's all I could say, because I got my heart broke a few times.
Yep.
Just living life.
Amen.
And then, or I got into a situation where I was beefing with somebody. It's like, oh, okay. Or this is a good one. Get out of your city. Oh my God, get out of your city. Sometimes, like, don't just like, like obviously live where you're gonna live, because I'm still in Riverside, whatever. But I went to New York last year for like 4 days, and I came back inspired. Man, I knocked out so much music. Like, it was good. Like, it was fantastic. Like,
so when you say get out your city, you talking about just travel, do something different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because like going to LA don't count. I mean, maybe it might inspire you, but like I go to LA all the time, and you feel me? It's just like it's just like normal now. But don't get me wrong, maybe in certain things in LA, you feel me, that you might be at might inspire you. Like I went to the homies an artist I produced for his show the other day, and it was random. He was like, "Yo, I just got booked for a show. You trying to go?" I was like, "Yeah." Bro, I came back, knocked out a verse right after. Like sometimes you just need to see stuff like that. You need to just really go live life. Like instead of just being cooped up, working, like, because I be at the studio, I be working, but I for sure, when I'm cooped up, I realize I'm like, dang, like everything that I already talked about that I want to talk about, I already talked about. Like, damn, I got to go outside again.
Yeah.
So
Because it gives you more of that experience, you know?
yes.
It's just like,
and I'm not saying go party.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if it works, it worked. You feel me? Because I for sure partied one time and I made a song called Bottle Girls. It's not out yet, but banger.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my God, it's super banger. That song's gonna go. Like that's that second favorite song. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one with that's a BeatStars beat. Yeah, but so yeah. But that's a banger. I went out one night, knocked it out.
What are your plans for 2025 when it comes to releasing music?
Ooh, I'm dropping. I'm trying to drop at least 6 projects. I'm trying to do more visual content too, like those reels. Those reels is very important. Like my boy Kiani right here, we did a couple reels together. So
It's a pain.
yeah, you feel me? So we're kind of just doing like those vertical reels. But I don't want to like, I'm not gonna tell people my game plan with it. Like, cause people could copy, but I think you would like once you kind of realize what I'm gonna about to start doing with my reels, people are gonna kind of grasp. But I'm about to start doing reels a little bit different way. So it's more like a music video, but not a music video. You feel me? But then still drop music videos. I'm still trying to drop, hella stuff. I got some music with Net the Pharaoh on the way.
Hmm.
I grew up in NorCal, so I
For
fuck with
real?
that.
Yeah, no, we got a little bang. Oh
That's
my
what's up.
God, it's a banger. That's gonna be on the album I'm about to drop soon. Working with a bunch of other, different artists. I'm trying to get for the rest of 25 too. I'm trying to get my merch back going because my merch, I did very well, my merch, but then I kind of like fell back on it because just trying to focus on the music. But I feel like now I have a product, like now I have a whole bunch of music so I could really like flood. And I feel like when one of these songs gonna crack, I already know, like at least crack in like some type of way. You feel
Yeah.
me? But I know once that happens, I'm gonna just try to start flooding the merch too. Start try to just funding my career a little bit more so I could get more videos out.
Do
I'm
you
work-
do like shows or my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but do you do like shows or performances or anything like
Hell
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, woo, I love performing. I'm like I did shows with like Made in Tokyo. I did shows with Jacquees. I did shows with Lil Keed, rest in peace. I met Drake at that show, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was just crazy. He was like just backstage chilling. Like, bro was just chilling. That was cool. I did like Comethazine. I've just done hella shows like at the Novo Observatory, small local shows. Even the local shows are really good. Like I just had a show with Eric Tucker, who I actually have a song with on the way too. Dope R&B artist.
He's from out here?
From out here, yeah. He's super, super dope. He has low-key, like, he has like a song. He's like on Hobson album on some funny
wow.
shit. Yeah. And he's done some stuff like Snoop and stuff like that. He's done some stuff for a lot of people, like for real. But he hosts like a lot of shows like every month. He does like this little R&B night type of thing. And like my R&B ass, man, what? I was in there singing. Like what? Yeah, no, that was a vibe. No, I'm trying to be really a performer. Like I like performing more than I like cooking up music. No cap. Like
Wow.
even though like I'm still cooking up, like you got to cook up the music to make the music.
To
Yeah.
perform.
But performing it is just so much more fun. Like some people don't like performing. I love performing. Like, but I've always been like that. Again, like from the dance battles to all that stuff. Like I felt like my 10,000 hours with the performing, that's already been done for sure. Cause you feel me? I don't know. But yeah, I do a lot of shows.
That's what's up.
Last year I only did like 3 shows, but again, I've been just trying to focus on like getting my bag with the music. You feel me? Getting the best music I could get out. So then when I drop it, I'm about to
yeah.
just smack and then start doing shows and try to start doing even my own shows. I'm like, even with the clothes, like I'm trying to do like a little festival.
Is that you?
Yeah, I made this. Yeah.
What's the name of your brand?
It's called Mixed Emotions Entertainment. Yeah, I was like a long time ago, I was just trying to like I just drew it with a crayon. And then I put it, yeah, bro. And then I put it on Photoshop. And then the shit was hard. And then people were like on Instagram, like, yo, I'd buy that. I was like, for real? I was like, so then I just started making some hoodies because the homie that like he's a photographer too, but he told me, he was like, bro, you should put these on hoodies. Cause I first had them on hats and he was like, nah, do hoodies. And I was like, you're right. So then I went and like tried to find like a good like plug for like good quality, quality blanks because quality matters for sure. So I found my plug. I already have them. I've always had an embroidery plug. So that was always, that was kind of just spot on for me at least. So then I just went hand in hand and then I just started selling them. But I was trapping them. Like I was really trapping them. And I still love doing the clothes, but like, you feel me? I don't know. I just kind of like fell off of it, but I want to do it again for sure.
I'm going to be honest. I remember that too when you got all those hoodies in and you had them and then you sold out on them.
Yeah, it really is.
You're like one of the only artists that has like actual good merch. Like that is sick. So you know what I'm saying? Like some people make some whack ass shit. They just throw it on a pro club or do whatever.
Pro club and that's it.
Shock aware and then get that shit out. But
I might have to cop one.
Good look.
If you still got some.
Nah. See, I haven't made them in a while, but that's why when I drop this album, I'm gonna do something similar, but I'm gonna deck it out more. I'm gonna have like more tags on it, and it's gonna have the album title on the back. And then Crash and B. I said it like a few times. Crash and B. It's practically Crash and B means like crash out, but in R&B. It's because I be turning up on people, so it's like, but I be making R&B. Like it's funny. It's like people are like, that shit make no sense. Like how you tripping on everybody, but they're singing to the hoes. Like that's like bro, make up your mind. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put them together.
Is the R capitalized?
No, Crash and B.
Crash and B. So it's like crash out, but instead of the out, it's just NB. But
yeah,
like
I was just curious because R&B type shit.
Oh, yeah,
Capital R.
Oh, I feel you. I don't know. It's probably, I think it was just going to be all uppercase.
Yeah.
It works too.
So, yeah. But otherwise, yeah, bro, I'm just trying to, just go stupid.
Where can the people find you?
Everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, Tidal, Amazon Music. Did I say YouTube? I for sure say YouTube. Well, either way, that means to go back on YouTube and watch them videos for sure. Dang. Deezer. I just found out that what that was on DistroKid like a few weeks ago.
Oh, you're on Deezer too? You didn't even know?
I didn't even know what Deezer was. I was like, it said your music's now on Deezer. I was like, Deezer? I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, cool, Deezer. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm working on a website right now too.
Awesome. If you had to leave the audience with one piece of anything that comes to your mind right now that's motivational, what would you leave them with?
Fuck what anybody tell you, just do it. You only have one life to live, and life moves way too fast. Like I'm telling you, if you don't do it right now, somebody else will, and then you're gonna be mad that they did it. And then you're gonna be mad that they did it at 40, 50, 60, and then you're like, damn, I just never did it. So if you're gonna do something, whatever comes to your mind and you really have a passion for it, you feel me? Even if you don't have a passion for it, if you're like, you know what, I wanna sell fucking socks. You feel me? If you wanna sell socks, go ahead and fucking sell socks, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, if you feel me? If you keep thinking about it, you feel me? It's a sign to sell socks. You might make some money. You feel me? Even though you don't really want to sell socks, but it's making you some money. So go ahead and do it. You feel me? Or you feel me? Even with the passion thing, like even if you don't like, let's say you don't, like if you don't live out your dreams, like you just gonna be mad when you 90 years old, 100, and you worked for some corporate job. And you're just like, damn, like I'm here slamming away my life for no reason. Like I could have been doing this if I just went a little bit harder. or if I locked in. Lock in, fam. Lock in, fam. This is for everybody, boys, girls, everybody. It don't matter. Just lock in, like for real. Like that's all I can say. You feel me? And try to do it to your best potential. And something that I was watching Prison Break yesterday, and somebody said fear is only in your head. So if you fear something, it's really only in your head, because I could be afraid of this table right now, but it's just a table. It's like, are you afraid of the table? No, you're not afraid of the table. Are you afraid of the table? No. You feel me? But again, everyone has fears, but sometimes it's just there. It's literally just an object. You feel me? It's like how somebody's afraid of spiders. You feel me? Like, it's just a spider. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, it might kill you, but get away from the spider. You feel me? Or face your fears and stomp on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It don't matter. You feel me? Just, you feel me? You only have one life to live, unless you believe in like reincarnation or some shit like that. But yeah, you feel me? Just do it. Nike.
All right, everybody. That has been Sky Hendrix. Honestly, you know what? I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets so far in life?
Yeah, I got a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Can you give
I
us
just
one?
wish I didn't get into so much trouble as a kid, and I kind of just locked in with myself.
Yeah.
Like I was already always making music, but I wish like if I was like 12 years old and I like, you feel me? I should have been 12 years old and like decided to like just work on the music already. Like, you feel me? Like start singing lessons right then and there. Cause I was just messing up time, bro. Like I didn't care about no school. I wasn't in no sports. I danced, but like I always liked the music, but I should have just locked in there. So then I could have been 10 times better.
Yeah.
Now, which I still think I'm amazing, but you feel me? I just would have been a little bit more. You feel me?
Ahead.
Yeah. And then also one thing I regret, man, that EDD money. No, look, this is some real life shit, bro.
That ain't getting paid back, buddy.
Bro, I should have, like, I put my money into the right places with that. But I wish all that money that I had right there was literally all those songs that I was talking about 5 years ago. I could have put all that money into all videos, and you feel me?
And
I didn't. I was just fucking off. Like the songs are done.
Yeah.
They were literally done. Like I just wanted things to be so perfect, and like, you feel me? And I just spent my money on whatever I did. You feel me? And I had some motion, like some super, super, super crazy motion around that time too. It's like I have motion now. Now it's like different motion. Now it's like some real like music business motion. Like not even like that, but it's like, okay, like people that are in the industry are finally tapping in.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a whole different type of motion, but that's great motion, but local motion is still good too, because your name just everywhere. So it's like, no matter what, like you go out, like even now, I'll go outside, people, Sky Hendrix, yo, which is still cool. But it's like, at that point in time, I should have just ran up that money that I had into more videos and more marketing and stuff like that when I had it. So, not that I'm saying I'm broke, but you know, that was 12 bands that we all got randomly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
At least.
You feel me? So
some people more with those
Yeah.
PPP loans.
yeah. I didn't do that. I'm gonna keep it above with you,
I didn't do that either. I got friends that are paying back $32,000. So, you know,
yeah,
that hit everyone
Joke.
hard.
be like that.
Everybody, we had Sky Hendrix on. It was honestly a great interview. I appreciate you
Hell
for
yeah,
coming
hell
on.
yeah.
Bishop. I love you.
How do you spell?
Oh yeah, how do you spell it?
It's
For the
by
other
the way,
people.
that's actually my name. Sky Hendrix is like literally my name. Like
That's
on some
dope.
funny shit. Yeah. SkyHendrix. Crash and be on the way.
Awesome. Everybody have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful whatever time zone you're in.